Weather is something Forza players have wanted for some time. It's making its long overdue arrival in Forza Horizon 2, and it looks pretty amazing. Fog, mist, rain, wind and cocktails of each will be a core part of Horizon 2, and all of these conditions will be changing up your handling and visibility as you hoon around Italy and France. Earlier this month we discussed developer Playground Games' committed approach to lighting, how that instead of simply making the sky blue, they've opted to fill the game's atmosphere with particles that, when lit by the sun, simulate the real-life optical phenomenon that makes our actual sky appear blue or red or any number of shades in between. Unsurprisingly, Playground has attacked weather with the same commitment to realism. Horizon 2's physically modelled atmospheric simulation means that as moisture builds up in the atmosphere, you'll start to see different cloud layers build up too. Eventually, that leads to rain. And look at it! It's absurd how good that looks. Depending on the severity of the rain, expect it to affect the cars in the world as you'd expect. Soaking rain will fill cracks in the road with water, but light rain will just darken the asphalt slightly. Playground has modelled wetness into the physically based materials on the cars too, so wet plastic looks like wet plastic, and wet rubber looks like wet rubber. The system doesn't just simulate how things become wet either. According to Playground, things dry realistically too. And rainbows? Well, they just happen depending on where the sun is in the sky and the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. The simulation just creates them. Now, turning on the rain in a racing game is nothing new. PGR4 is still famous for its weather system. Hell, remember how awesome it looked in Colin McRae Rally 3? But the stuff we're seeing now in 2014, this is next level stuff. Not just here either. Let's not forget the likes of Project Cars and Drive Club, two other races that are being prepped to feature some seriously stunning weather features of their own. It's a good time to be a racing game fan, folks. You know, come to think of it, Playground Games, Evolution and Slightly Mad Studios, they're all based in England. Leave it to the Brits to come up with a trio of racing games with the most convincing rain we've ever seen to date. They certainly get enough of it. For everything else in Forza Horizon 2, you can stand under IGN's umbrella.